Welcome, everyone. This is Heather Burkhart with Her Wellbeing, Ayurveda, and Yoga, joining you from Helium Restore Yoga Studios here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Today, what I have for you is a detox flow. As you know, or as you may know, Ayurveda, yoga's sister science, suggests that at least once a year you do a detox, a gentle cleanse to reboot the whole body mind system that's working with the gut, the digestive system, moving the spine, wringing out toxins and impurities, and also working with the mind and detoxing the mind as well. So join me with this for this yoga flow that I hope will be refreshing and cleansing for you that you can do as a complement to any gentle cleanse that you might undertake. If you're looking for ideas, make sure to check out my blog page on herwellbeing.com for some ideas about how you might do your own gentle food-based Ayurvedic seasonal cleanse at least once a year, if not twice, and usually aim for those transition times during the fall time as we transition from summer to winter, and then again in the spring as we transition from winter into the warmer months or summer. So look for those transitional times of the year that you might do a whole mind or body mind cleanse for yourself to renew your energy, renew your outlook. Let's get started. As usual, I have some props handy. I've got a couple of blocks, blanket, and a bolster behind me here. We'll start with legs in front of you, knees bent, and wag the knees from side to side, just like that. Opening the knees up and then letting the other knee fall one side. Let the knees follow each other in the smooth, rhythmic pattern. Starting to work with boosting circulation and also accessing those deep lymph nodes in the groins. So right away, starting to boost the lymph circulation and flow. Good. Now there is a here as well, turning away from you and reaching back behind you. So I'll do it this way so that you can see how I'm reaching towards the front. If you face me towards the long side of your mat, you can get a little bit more cushion from your mat as you twist from side to side. Go with the flow of your own breath rhythm here. Take it nice and easy and slow. When you're on a cleanse, the idea is to preserve and conserve energy as much as possible so that your body can draw more energy to detoxification. A couple more times like that. Get all the bodily fluids moving. We'll moment to pause in this twist. On one side, you can take blocks or a bolster here, set them up under the arms as you take a few breaths. My torso is leaning directly over my left leg here, knee bent generously. Place the head down on your arms and breathe. Full breath in, full breath. We're compressing the left side of the abdomen here. More breaths. And then slowly on your next inhale, start to lift up. Now we'll take the left hand behind the left hip Reach up with the right, press the hips up to stretch the front body. So do that a couple of times, just pulsing up and down. You can add some arm circles here, reaching out overhead, doing that again. And try reversing the circle as well. Good. And come on down. Switch over to the other side. Turn towards the other side of your mat. I'm going to use a bolster here. You can use a stack of pillows as you lean over the right knee. As long as that feels comfortable, you can flex the foot here, the front foot, to strengthen the joints of the lower body. And breathe. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Now we're compressing the right side of the abdomen. Good. One more breath in and out. Full breath in, full breath out. Good. Sit up. Take this right hand behind the right hip. Press yourself up. Reach the arms. And then exhale to release down a couple of times like that. Lifting the hips, pressing them forward and letting them release down. And we'll take an arm circle here. Keep breath flowing. Make sure to reverse the arm circles at some point. Good, really working with the lymph nodes in the armpits here. Good, and then finding the ground, coming back to center, the soles of the feet in front of you, knees wide, hands back behind you, arms supporting as you press yourself forward, lift the chest, draw the shoulders up towards the back of the head, catch the back of the head as you lean back and stretch the front of the throat. Leaning back only as far as it feels comfortable for you. And if you want, you can roll the head a little bit from side to side. Again, I'm shrugging my shoulders up towards my head so that I'm getting a nice little neck and shoulder massage as I'm rolling my head from side to side. Lift the head up. One more breath. Exhale, bring the hands to the feet now and forward fold. Take your time, elbows wide or arms stretched out in front as you find a comfortable forward fold. It's okay to let the back round. Lengthen the torso as much as you can. Walk fingertips away. Big breath in, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold again. You can do that a couple more times. Inhale, lift the heart and the gaze. Exhale to forward fold. Last time. Lift the gaze, lift the heart. Exhale and release down. Walk your hands up and we'll come on to hands and knees. I like to keep the blanket for support under the knees. Good, and you can use blocks under the hands, under the shoulders if that feels supportive to you. We'll start with a few cat-cow tilts, lifting the heart on an inhale, exhale, draw the belly and round the back. Some gentle rocking here, keep the elbows soft. As you undulate through the whole spine, rolling the shoulders back, lift the heart. And then tuck the chin, tuck the tail, draw the belly in. Good. Coming back to tabletop pose, we'll start to circle the torso in one direction. Good. Keep the breath flowing. Take a moment to pause here in up dog. Lift the heart, roll the shoulders back, lift the gaze, stretch the front of the throat, and then start to circle in the other direction. Nice, smooth, easy movements here. Remember, we're conserving energy, so you might use about 50 or 60% effort here than you would usually use. Good. Let's meet in child's pose. Stretch the hips back towards the heels. Open up the knees. Hug the torso with the thighs and breathe, reaching the arms forward. Complete breath in. Hold at the top if that's comfortable. Exhale, complete breath out. Hold at the end of that exhalation if comfortable. Slowly breathe in. Take your time here. Now we'll start to flow through up dog and child's pose just a few times. We're looking for soft, smooth, fluid movements here as we are working mostly with the water element of the body. Good. Once more, let the hips release down to the ground. Looking over one shoulder, look towards the back of your space, and then over the other shoulder. Side stretch. A couple times like that. Strong arms here. Grab the blocks for support. Press down. Good. Once more. Good. Opening those channels in the neck. Lymph nodes in the neck as well. Good. And then from here, I'm going to let go of my blocks here just for a moment. Start to swim the right arm up and over. A couple of times just like that. Good. This time, reaching the arm up and over. Plant the hand down. Press the hand down as you drag the arm back towards you. You should get a nice sides opening stretch there. Place the palm down and drag it towards you. Once more. Reach, reach, reach. Plant the palm, press down and pull. Good. Let's start using the other arm. Gentle circles, letting the hips pulsate forward and back. Good. This time, pressing the hand down and drawing it back towards you. A couple more times like that. Press the palm down, press it down. Let me move this block away so you can see. Press that hand down and drag the arm back. Okay, there's a deep stretch there. Take it easy. You don't want to overdo it. Good. Draw it back, back, back. Good. And then rest in child's pose just for a moment here. Full breath in. Blow yourself up like a balloon, the whole torso, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, let it go. Good. And now come on to the knees. Bring the knees underneath you. Now for puppy pose, we'll extend the arms out in front of us and draw the forehead down, like so. Couple of breaths here. If you want, you can bring the chin down if you want to stretch the throat a little bit more. Gentle breaths in and out. Make sure the arms are open wide, at least shoulder width. A heart opener here, also opening into the chest, the armpits. Good. Slowly walk your hands back, and we'll meet in child's pose once again. Full breath in, full breath out. Beautiful. Coming forward, hands under the shoulders. You might walk them forward just a little bit to come up into downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the knees and the hips high. You can paddle the feet out a little bit if that feels good, pressing one heel down and then the other. Let the hips gently sway from side to side. Let the head hang. And maybe let the head sway a little bit, looking from one direction, then the other. Yeah, and then finding stillness and downward facing dog. This is an inversion that helps to stimulate circulation. Pressing the heels down, it's perfectly fine to bend the knees. Walk the feet a little closer together for three-legged dog. Raise the right leg high up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach the toes away. Press into the hands. You can bend the knee here as well. You can also flip the hip open towards the right, drawing that right knee up towards the sky. Take another breath in here. Square the shoulders down towards the ground. Good. Take one more breath in, and then as you exhale, step that foot forward. You can take the foot outside of the right hand and bring that back knee down to the ground. Good. Low lunge here. Take a couple of breaths and center yourself. When you're ready, take the right arm sky high. Good. Reaching up, coming into a twist. If you want, you can take the hand to the hip, looking back towards the back of your mat. You can take the hand to this front knee and send that knee away from you. Good. And breathe. This left arm stays strong and stable, pressing down for support. Breathe. If you want, you can lift that back foot, reach for the foot, grab hold of something, maybe a pant leg, the heel. Maybe you can grab the top part of your foot. Press the hand against the foot against the hand. Good. Breathe. Lift the chest away from the belly. And then when you're ready, slowly let go. And we'll stretch it back to downward facing dog once again. Make your way up any way you'd like. Stretch it out in downward facing dog. Ooh. Bring the feet a little closer together for three-legged dog. Lift the left leg high to the sky. Reach the toes away. Press into both hands firmly. You can bend the left knee. You can tip it up towards the sky, opening the hip towards the left. That left hip. Take another breath here. Square the shoulders down towards your mat. Another breath again, and then swing that back leg forward. Left leg steps forward outside of the left hand. The back knee draws down to the ground. Good. And from here, we'll take that same twist to the other side. I'll turn around so you can get a sense of what that looks like. Well, maybe you'd like to see this view. So raising the left arm high to the sky, pausing here, breathing. You can bring the hand to the hip, maybe bring it behind the back for a bind. You can pick up that back foot, reach for it, hang on to something, a heel, maybe grabbing onto that foot, and pressing foot into the hand. Good, and breathe. The right or the left knee drops away, just as we did on the other side. You know what? I will do this on the over here so you can see that going on. So the twist is happening here. I'm pushing this left knee away, reaching for the back foot. Good. Then pressing foot into the hand. You'll feel a little bit more of a stretch here in the shoulder. So take it easy. Breathe. Opening the side chest. Good. Breathe with it. Breathe into the stretch. And then when you've had enough, slowly unwind. And this time we'll press back to child's pose. Take a moment here to rest and regroup. I like a little pillow here. Rest the forehead down on your hands. And take a few gentle cleansing breaths here. In through the nose and out of the mouth. In through the nose and out of the mouth. Slowly push your pillow or bolster away from you. Come forward, bring the hips down onto the ground for Sphinx pose. Bring the elbows down to the ground, slightly in front of the shoulders. Hands pressing down, feet pressing down, the tops of the feet. And breathe here. Breathe into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Full gentle breaths in, full gentle breaths out. Pressing the pelvis down to the ground as well. Good. And then settling down, chin down, elbows wide. Take a moment to bend both knees. Reach back with the hands. Grab hold of the tops of the feet or the heels or the pant legs, whatever is available to you, or just simply reach. Press the tops of the feet into the hands. Slowly lift up and breathe here. Again, you can simply just reach. You can use a strap here around your ankles. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart away from the ground. If you want, you can lift the thighs away from the ground as well. Feel your breath rocking underneath you. And then when you're done, slowly let go and take a few moments here to rest. Breathing in, breathing out. You can take the feet up and gently wag the feet from side to side to release the low back. Taking a few more moments here, soften the whole body to let go of tension. And when you're ready to move on, pressing yourself up back into child's pose, we'll come onto our backs here. So turn around, lower down, bring the knees in, hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze here. And take a few moments to settle in. Can let the knees come wide. And bring the hands to the feet. Let the knees drop open wide for cobbler's pose on your back. We'll take this right foot up on your next inhale. Think of happy baby pose just with the right leg. And then if you want, you can even roll over towards the right. And then bring that foot back in. Come through center. Inhale, the other leg lifts up. Exhale, roll over to the left. Just like that. Some nice, easy, fluid movements. Once more to the other side. Turning the head in that direction, bringing the neck back to neutral. Now we'll squeeze the legs together. Keep the knees bent, the arms wide in a T position. Stabilize by pressing the hands, the arms, and across the shoulder girdle. Press all of that into the floor. Take a breath in as you exhale. Drop the knees halfway down to the ground. You can also look in the opposite direction. Full breath out. Draw the belly in. Keep the knees high. Hold the breath out just for a beat or two if that feels comfortable. Wallow in that pause in between the breaths. Inhale to bring the knees across the chest. Exhale, drop them half twist to the other side. Keep the knees off the ground. Squeeze the knees in a little closer to you. Draw the air out of the belly. Draw the belly up and in. Hold the breath out only for a beat or two. Inhale to come through center. Couple more times like that. Take your time with this, twisting to one side. Draw the knees in. Hold the breath out just for a moment. Look the opposite direction. Inhale to come through center. And knees drop. Halfway over to the other side. Keep the knees lifted. Draw them in a little closer to you. Drop the chin in the other direction. Pull the breath out just for a moment or two. Inhale, bring the knees back in and squeeze them in one more time. Relax the shoulders. Soften, release tension. Bring the legs up, point and flex the feet. Good. If you want, you can bring the legs towards you. Bend the knees. Lay the thighs upon the torso, pressing them down. Relax the shoulders. Good. And then grab hold of the big toes with the pointer fingers. Draw the legs wide. Hang out here for a few breaths or a little longer. Knees can be bent. Maybe there's some gentle rocking here from side to side. Bring the feet back together again and drop them down to the ground where we'll have a short relaxation here on our backs, arms out to your sides or all the way out in a T position, whatever feels good. And take as long as you like here to rest and relax. Simply breathe, notice the effects of this practice on the body, on the mind, on your heart. Let the breath be soft. Let it flow naturally, just as it wants to. If you want, you can join the soles of the feet together, bring the knees wide, and maybe arms overhead as well. Crossing arms and grabbing opposite elbows here, tucking the shoulders underneath you. Hanging out here for a little bit longer if you'd like. Full breath in, full breath out. And eventually rolling over to one side and press yourself up. Take your time here. And we'll end with a short meditation. Finding a comfortable seat. I like to use a little bit of padding underneath me, maybe a block or two under your seat. Just simply observe. Observe how you're feeling. Feel whatever it is you're feeling. Get in touch with this water element that's flowing through you. Get in touch with the breath that is also gently flowing. Just take a few moments to tune in and really absorb everything that's happening here on so many different layers, the physical body, the mental body, the emotional, the heart body. And now take a moment to give thanks for this practice. You're welcome to join me in this gesture of gratitude, collecting your hands in front of the heart center, joining the palms, and bowing head towards your heart in gratitude. We give thanks for the inner dwelling spirit that resides within. within all living beings that connects and joins us together as one great big network of life. Thanks for joining me today in this detox flow. I hope you found it helpful. This is Heather Burkhart with Her Wellbeing, Ayurveda, and Yoga. And don't forget to go to the website, herwellbeing.com, where you can find more resources for your own personal seasonal cleanse. Good luck with that and reach out if you have any questions. Maybe you've tried a cleanse before. Feel free to comment below. What are the upsides, the downsides? Please share your experience and I'd be happy to share mine. Take care. Namaste.